Good morning, Lagos. Today we are talking about the CBN authorized charges. Nowadays, we are all faced with one debit alert or the other. And we keep on asking ourselves, what exactly is this? As effective from May 1st this year, the Central Bank of Nigeria authorized some charges on the various products and services offered by banks and other financial institutions in Nigeria to their customers. This document was signed by the Director of Financial Policy and Regulation Department. It was dated April 21st, 2017. Now, it actually it's in some various parts. Part 1 deals with the banks, Part 2 deals with microfinance banks, primary mortgage banks, known as mortgage banks. We also have finance houses, mobile money operators, and the minimum requirements when we take loans. For today's discussion, we will only take one that pertains to banks. Even in taking the one that pertains to banks, we're only dealing with things that have to do with the general accounts we manage. Things about the interest on our deposits, the interest rates and lending fees, what we call the current account maintenance fee. And we now look at things like electronic banking and internet transactions in Nigeria, as well as the miscellaneous. This does not cover everything because there are about 11 sections. But we're going to treat only about 4 or 5 of them as time permits. The first one is current account. The central bank says that we can earn some interest on our current account, but it's negotiable with the bank. Now, on the savings account, the minimum we should earn on our savings account is 30% of the MPR per annum. MPR is the monetary policy rate of the Central Bank of Nigeria. It is issued time and time over when they meet. Now, on your term deposit, that is negotiable. Now, if you have a domiciliary account, those are whether dollar or any other foreign currency, your deposit on those are negotiable with the bank, whether it's a current or a savings account. However, if you are using cash as a collateral for facility, we are saying that CBN has said that the minimum should earn to be at least 30% of the MPR. Let me jump up to something about account maintenance. The section 3, it says the current account maintenance fee is negotiable up to 1 naira per mil. 1 naira per mil is 1 naira for every 1,000 debit transaction that takes place in your account. Now, it's only applicable if you have current account and not if you have a savings account. That's one. Secondly, it has to be a customer-induced debit to a third party. Meaning that if a bank debits you for something or for a service, you should not pay a current account maintenance fee on it. Electronic banking. For those of us that use token is one small device in which there's some numbers on it. So it's a security device. Now the CBN has authorized them to charge up to 3,500 naira. So this takes care of whether you are getting a new one or you are replacing an existing one. If you have the token that got missing or got damaged by yourself, the bank has the right to charge you up to 3,500 naira. Now, SMS charge. SMS charge is up to 4 naira for a customer-induced transaction. Now, electronic transfer. The maximum you can be charged is 15 naira per transfer. Whether it's amount below 10 million or above 10 million, it's 50 naira per transfer. But if you are doing what they call the RTGS, it's another transfer system, the maximum you'll be charged is 550 naira per transaction. If you have a foreign currency ATM card, whether in dollars, pounds, or whatever, you are charged up to $20 per annum, or a naira equivalent.
Okay, per annum.
Per annum. However, for the naira denominated ATM card, whether debit or credit, we have a charge of 50 naira monthly. When you are issued an ATM card, whether it's a credit or a debit, is a 1,000 one-off. When it's being replaced out of the customer's instance, whether you damage it or you got it missing, is 1,000 naira. When you are renewing it, usually about 3 or 4 years after you issue the first one, is 1,000 naira. And for those that use credit cards, the interest rate is negotiable with the bank. An ATM charge, there's something called on us. On us means that if you're using the ATM card on the bank that issued it, it is free. When you're using a third-party ATM machine, that means it's called not on us. You are charged 65 naira.
Now, what do you mean by
on us
third-party ATM?
That means, let's example, you have a bank an ATM. Now, for reactivating your account or closing your account, there is no charge at all. Like we did say, we can't complete this today. We're just taking 3 out of so many.
Yes. For
you to have when you get your bank statement every month is free of charge. However, when you ask for a special statement, let's say for embassy and other things like that, it's actually 20 naira per page.
I bet we'll have to continue this another day. And yes, I'm sorry, the lines are still bleeping. We don't have much time. Our time is spent.